And new tonight, a top federal prosecutor has resigned after the Justice Department ordered her to drop the corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams.
I never asked anyone to break the law on my behalf or on behalf of my campaign. Never.
And new tonight, a top federal prosecutor has resigned after the Justice Department ordered her to drop the corruption case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. In a letter to the DOJ on Wednesday, Danielle Sassoon said she was confident Adams committed the crimes. The department responded today by stripping the case from the New York office and criticizing her for not following orders. Adams was charged in September with taking illegal campaign contributions from Turkey.
Good morning to you, Vanessa and Justin. This move by the Department of Justice, surely a historic one, absolutely extraordinary, and people anxious here for these answers we're expecting to get later today from attorney Alex Spiro here at his office on Fifth Avenue, because so far the mayor hasn't answered any questions about this.
I never ask anyone to break the law on my behalf or on behalf of my campaign. Never. And I absolutely never traded my power as an elected official for any personal benefit.
The Justice Department ordered Manhattan prosecutors to stop investigating the mayor earlier this week, saying Adams needs to be focused on confronting crime and immigration issues.
We can't have a mayor who bends the knee when this president harms New Yorkers. That's why I've long been calling on Eric Adams to resign.
Comptroller Brad Lander is far from the only one criticizing the move. The Reverend Al Sharpton, one of the mayor's longtime supporters, issued a statement saying he's concerned about the directive from the Justice Department. In a statement, he said in part, quote, "My greater concern is with the stranglehold Donald Trump has already put on the Justice Department. I have supported the mayor, but he has been put in an unfair position, even for him, of essentially political blackmail. They're talking to New Yorkers as if we have no sense of a game being played when we have the ability to spot one before it starts."
My fellow New Yorkers, as you may have heard, the Department of Justice has directed that the case against me be dismissed, finally ending a months-long saga. As I said from the outset, I never broke the law, and I never would. I would never put any personal benefit above my solemn responsibility as your mayor. It is worth repeating the facts because many sensational and false claims have been made. So let me be clear. I never ask anyone to break the law on my behalf or on behalf of my campaign. Never. And I absolutely never traded my power as an elected official for any personal benefit. Psalms 34:1 says, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth." So I thank the Justice Department for its honesty. Now we can put this cruel episode behind us and focus entirely on the future of our city. It's time to move forward. I am no longer facing legal questions. I also understand that many New Yorkers will still question my character. And I know that I must continue to regain your trust. I have learned a lot over the last year, and this experience has been humbling. But as we have been dragged through this unfortunate prosecution, I never took my eyes off what was important: you and your family's future. Our city government has never been stronger. Just look at the figures. We have achieved record drops in crime, record increases in affordable housing, and the highest number of jobs in New York City history. And I want to repeat that. Double-digit drops in shootings, homicides, and subway crimes. The most new housing built in a 3-year period ever, and the most jobs ever. We moved more than 185,000 migrants through our system and out of our care. We helped put $30 billion back into the pockets of New Yorkers through direct assistance. And we enrolled more children than ever into early childhood education programs while reducing the cost of childcare to less than 1/10 of what it was when we came into office for working families. We put thousands of new police officers on our streets and in our subways. And we connected thousands struggling with mental illness to services. All the shocking headlines full of rumors and accusations, all the innuendos and insinuations. The real news is that the women and men of my administration have delivered for the working people of New York, just like I promised we would. Those are the facts. Many people continue to feed whatever false narratives they want, but no one can dispute the numbers. Continue to improve those numbers even more month after month, and dedicating myself to the values and fights that New Yorkers believe in is how I will restore the faith in those who have lost it in me. And it would be how I reward the faith of those who believed in me for 4 years ago. Giving hope again to all New Yorkers who want to see their city thrive. If you want to know who I am, all you have to know about me is where I am from. Who I am is not in the headlines. It is in my history. It's the same place as you, working class, struggling to survive, in love with this city, even when it lets us down. I grew up in a place where justice always seemed out of reach. My family was betrayed by a city that didn't care enough about us. And that's why I fought for you and will keep fighting for you, because I am you. And that is why you can trust me to keep moving this city forward. This has been the most difficult 15 months of my life, but my inspiration was knowing I was fighting for the people of this city. So many of those people are still facing their own difficult challenges every day, just like my own mother did when she worked 3 jobs to raise 6 children. If you work hard enough, New York City should give you a chance to succeed. This is our great promise. This is my promise to you. Hard work, real results, in a city and a mayor you can be proud of. Thank you, New York.